Back.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
I was right. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Back once again, ladies and gentlemen, down at the feature match area. Let's see what we missed in this Jund mirror here between Remy Fortier and Daniel Shearer. Looks like we've had the dead parents, Pia and Kieran Nallar, enter the fray in addition to that kitchen finks we saw before. And here is the Grim Lavamancer as well from Shearer. Looks like we're getting the first activation and killing the parents of Chandra once again. Man, they just won't stay dead, huh? They just won't stay dead.
Yes, they are, indeed.
Leaving behind the Thopters, however, and this kitchen finks as well, putting some pressure on Shearer, but he's still at 18, so his life total's pretty high still. Both of these players with a Raging Ravine. Raging Ravine. Now you're making me say Raging Ravine when I mean Ravine.
I like that. I think it can stick.
Jeez,
Just for the viewers who haven't.
Get out of here, the bloody
come
Snow
on.
Patrol reference.
No,
Snow Patrol or Maroon 5?
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5. So I don't listen to that kind of rubbish. I only listen to bands who even they don't know they exist yet.
Yeah, the Adam Ravine. That's the Adam. That's the name of the land.
The Adam, sure.
The Adam.
Moving forward, yeah, taking the nation by storm.
Adam
Shearer's. I get it. I really do. I really understand. I understand the joke. No, I really did get it. I really got it. I got it the first through fifth times.
2 or 3 times.
So proud of yourself for that joke. Yeah. Joke of the century from Raphael Levy here. These players slowing down a bit.
No joke is good when you think of it.
Liliana the Veil now.
So what is Liliana doing now? It's
going upstairs. Looks like both players are hellbent. Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know how Shearer's going to protect this Liliana here.
Just gonna kill whatever is attacking it. Oh, but there's
a Raging Lavine as well. Looks like we're going to see Adam wake up from his slumber here, and in everything comes. Look at that, Raging Ravine is red and green. In comes the ravine, and it looks like I don't know if everything was pointed at the Liliana.
Oh, blocking.
A block.
Kill
Okay, kill the kitchen finks. Keep. This is how Liliana stays alive.
Wow, this is a lot to do to just save
A Liliana that's probably going to die next turn. Yeah. Down she goes to 2.
Or not. What the two tokens on the?
Oh, maybe the 2 tokens for attacking Shearer. Fortier tapped out with an overgrown team.
Yeah, they were.
Looks like they were going upstairs. Get those life totals fixed up as soon as we can. Oh, okay. Must have been the fact that the life totals had not been updated. So it looks like Fortier had been putting pressure on Shearer's life total very efficiently there.
Or maybe they were all going at him.
Yeah, maybe that was going to be the end of things. In any case, Fortier picks up the win, and so we do have the first game going to the man on the left here.
Let's forget about what happened during the first game, and let's keep our philosophy. The match starts now.
The match starts now. Yeah. The round starts now.
Yeah, the round starts.
The tournament starts now.
Yeah. But Remy's up again.
Remy is up again, but the tournament starts now. This is the philosophy. These shirts will be available at Raphael Levy's personal site, cooltshirts.com. That's t-shirts with a Z at the end as well, by the way.
Yeah, I came up with that.
Oh, sorry, no, it's cooltshirts.co.fr, isn't it?
No,
yeah. Sorry about that, guys, but you can jump on there. You can get such hits from Raphael as 4 Pro Tour top 8s and him holding up 2 thumbs like that.
And
he hasn't made 4.
Just do it.
And Just Do It. That was a Raphael Levy original. There's that picture of him really unclearly holding up 6 fingers after having won his 6th GP title. Can't really see the 6th finger.
What's the McDonald's thing?
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I came up with that.
You came up with that one as well. You're a bit of a professional quote maker, aren't you? Yeah. That's one of the T-shirts you can get as well. A picture of you with a circle of text, professional quote maker around it.
I can't even think of any other
that you've come up with.
Yeah, I came up with so many.
Yeah. Well, be sure to enlighten us if any other comes to your mind. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, cooltshirts.co.fr. Help.
And I'm going to.
Snag that URL,
yeah.
as if it isn't already being taken by some French T-shirt company.
That code.fr?
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't seem.
No, the Raphael Levy is currently now going. He's going to look it up. He's going to find it out.
Yeah.
More cool T-shirt news as it comes to hand. But these players here, it's interesting to watch the sideboarding take place for Jund and what comes in and what comes out, because in that situation, I mean, really, you know what you're up against, and you're trying to basically streamline you. There's no tricks, no frills when it comes to beating the Jund deck. You just want the most powerful and hard to answer cards that you can bring to the table.
Yeah, there's no there are very few silver bullets.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
The few some decks have access to is Blood Moon. Mm-hmm. But Jund can play around Blood Moon.
Yeah.
They play basic swamp, basic forest. But sometimes when they're caught off guard and when they are very light on lands, they tend to look for the dual lands, and then you catch them off guard and
it's not surprising. I mean, really, considering the deck has things like Pia and Kieran Nalaar, Liliana the Veil, Kitchen Finks. All of these cards have huge color requirements.
Double black, double white. Well, not the. Let's start the sentence again.
Yeah.
Double black, double green.
Yeah.
No double red, but that's.
Double red in Pia and Kieran Nalaar.
Yeah, but double red with
the Blood Moon isn't such an issue. So it can be a little bit of a it's not an industry standard piece of technology.
Which one?
The Blood Moon in the board of the Jund deck. Some do play it, but
against Jund.
Against Jund.
No,
some
some
Jund decks play it. Some Jund decks play Blood Moon.
That sounds a little.
I've seen it. Well, I mean, this was in the time when Eldrazi was running rampant. It was just that good.
Okay. Well, not against Jund. They're not gonna board it in the mirror.
No. Well, in this situation, we'll get to see now what cards have been brought in.
That was a very quick sideboard. I like that. I like that.
Nice and speedy. But now we're going to get to see a mulligan as well. Looks like both players going to 6? Or are we just seeing
I think they are.
A very long shuffling here? Yeah, the mulligan pile shuffle is a little bit obnoxious here. Completely unnecessary to pile shuffle your deck in between mulliganing. Pile shuffling is just a way, it's not even shuffling. Pile rearranging is a way to count your deck very efficiently, but not a great way to randomize the order of cards in your deck. So completely unnecessary between mulligans here. Or in any case, that's what we've seen here. So both players looks like going down to 6. Have they had a look at their opening hands already, or maybe they've just finished off their...
maybe they're not. Maybe they haven't mulliganed yet.
We'll see.
Feels like they did. Maybe they were looking at their sideboards again.
So, here we go. Let's have a look at the top cards here. No, there you go. It's just 6 cards. So it looks like both the players going to 6
That was
here.
a long mulligan shuffle.
That was a long mulligan shuffle. Yeah.
Took almost as much time as
the original
sideboarding and shuffling. So
right now, here we are now with Shearer potentially opening things up, or is it going to be Fortier? Fortier now scrying. I look at things. Do you choose to go second here?
No, I don't think so.
And a forest to start things off for Shearer. Fortier. See what he can open with. It's going to be a Thoughtseize off of Blacklead Cliffs.
Starting off forest is not very conventional.
No, and it sort of indicates the quality of the hand that you're looking at, and I can see Dark Confident, we've got a Slaughter Pact, a Tarmogoyf, a Thrun, and a Fetid Heath here.
No, Twilight Mire.
Oh, Twilight Mire, I should say, sorry.
Fetid Heath is the black-white.
Black-white one. Just testing you, man.
Oh, I'm on it.
You're on it. You're on it like white on rice, that's it. Away goes Thrun, the last troll. That's about as close as you get to a silver bullet in these situations. Thrun's great against all the blue decks as well. And it's good to see here Shearer really getting on with the pace of play, and a Dark Confident is exactly what he wants on turn number 2. Fortier with the option of killing it thanks to the Terminate in hand. There is Thrun, the last troll. Often used to punish blue decks that rely too heavily on things like sweepers or Path to Exile to kill creatures. Very, very difficult to deal with this card.
And in the Jund matchup, only Liliana takes care of it. It's a good way to take care of it, but we need to kill everything else.
Hexproof Regenerator that can't be countered. Very strong indeed. So Fortier here with the Terminate, I would imagine. Yep. Terminating that Dark Confident. Nice and quickly. And Liliana off the top for Shearer. No third land for him yet. Liliana for Fortier means that Tarmogoyf is out of here. And I'm really impressed by the pace of play of these two players.
Yeah.
Overgrown Tomb, and it's Tarmogoyf again. It's going to put some pressure on the Liliana here. Tarmogoyf already a 4/5. Looks like it's land, instant sorcery, and creature already.
Does Remy have a way to deal with that guy?
I'm gonna discard first. Both players ready. Discarding Slaughter Pact and
Scavenging
Ooze. And it's a Maelstrom Pulse.
Yeah.
It's going to do a good job of protecting the Liliana, and it's Raging Ravine as well, the last one.
Adam.
Back to Shearer now. Liliana of his own in hand.
Back in the days, that play would have been great. Liliana play.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So here is Liliana. Discarding. Oh, look at that! I bet Fortier wished he could cast that Pia here and there.
No, he's gonna attack with Adam here and kill Daniel
Liliana.
Yeah. Daniel without any red mana, that doesn't look good. There's not much they can do to come back in this game, actually. But yeah, pointing the lightning bolt. And the no red.
Both players losing their hands here to Liliana's at the Vale. And here's a Tarmogoyf off the top.
Yeah, it's not going to do much. It's going to be sacrificed to the altar of Liliana. Yeah, it's a big...
So Fortier, yes, pointing out the Tarmogoyf's at 5/6, but it's a dead 6 now. The Raging Ravine can get in again.
5, that would be.
It's going to be Dark Confident instead. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. Liliana. Oh, mate, get rid of that. Get that out of here, says Shearer. So just drawing the Haymakers off the top of the deck here. But you have to fancy Fortier's position here.
Yeah.
See another land and
especially
more discarding.
Especially since Daniel does not have any way to deal with well, now he has the red mana, but without the red mana, there's no way he can deal with Adam.
No, he's not out of it yet, but I mean, there has to be a pretty nice succession of draws for Shearer here. Has to find the Terminate.
No, Terminate would not work because there's Liliana. Liliana would get rid of the Terminate.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Liliana can protect the Raging Ravine really nicely here. Blood Crypt being searched out for Fortier. Yeah, man, this is what happens. You get under that oppressive Liliana lock, and all of a sudden, there's the light begins to really be squeezed out of the tunnel here.
+1 or not +1? It's probably a removal. We probably drew a removal, and
the judge is just checking up on something really quickly here before the game continues. Looks like Fortier was well and truly ready to deploy the card in his hand.
I think there might be a removal, and Remy's thinking about plussing the Liliana.
What'd you do there? Assuming it's a Terminate, hold on to it, discard it,
yeah,
hold on to it.
Yeah. There's no reason to up the Liliana.
Yeah, this far ahead anyway with the Raging Ravine. Looks like we're going to see the activation here.
Take for 6.
Get in there. Shearer down to 8 now. That's a lot.
That was just a lane, never mind.
And Shearer goes searching. he's dead. That takes him down to 7, I think.
So what's the... Yeah, he would be... He's dead to the...
He can't still be on 13. He just took a hit from the...
Yeah, he took 6. No, he's on 7.
He's on 7.
So he's dead next turn to the... To Adam.
To the Raging Ravine coming in again.
I can't say Ravine. Ravine, that's...
Ravine.
Yeah,
Raging Ravine.
Yeah, Adam.
Raging Ravine is red and green, mate.
Adam is better. It's easier to say.
I think it's much worse.
Like he's on. I think he's on 7, so he's dead next turn to the.
Raging
So I don't know.
Ravine.
I don't know what happens here. Maybe a Ghost Quarter or a Wasteland, but that's not.
Ships the turn.
Yeah, there's no out here.
I see Fortier now. Fetch something with his Bloodstained Mire. He's right on the precipice here. He can sniff victory on the win. Oh, smell that. There you go.
It smells good.
Just like pancakes, mate.
Is that the smell of victory?
Smell of victory is pancakes. What's more victorious than that? Waking up in the morning? Pancakes. God damn. So, back to Fortier now. Draws a card. Finds another land. Liliana goes up, and we're going to see Abrupt Decay on the Liliana.
Attack for 7.
Those life totals still haven't been updated.
Yeah, I think...
Something funny's going on.
Yeah, I think he should have been dead by now. Do you really miss like 6 damage somewhere?
I feel like that last attack put him down, but well, here's Kalidas.
Yeah, well, there's no out from here.
Now on 6 apparently.
Well,
Must have missed 6 damage somewhere. Yeah. All right, and it comes.
Yeah, he's on 9.
Yep. This
So
Raging
he
Ravine
needs-
is just enormous here.
Because every attack is lethal now.
Yeah.
So he needs to draw another Kalitas to survive and then a Terminate.
And
And
instead,
no, he doesn't get that.
Instead, it is a stomping ground. So Remy Fortier, the Pro Tour champion, finds his way into the top 8 of our Bazaar of Mox and modern event here in Strasbourg. Well done to him.
He had the Fulminator Mages.
Fulminator Mage being brought in. Yeah, you can see Kitchen Finks as well. I like that.
He had a few outs.
Yeah.
He could have
Could have drawn any of those cards there, and that would have been a bit of a speed bump. But you can see here the cards that were brought in. Painful True's another really nice one in this matchup. Anyway, that's a little bit of an insight into the sideboarding that took place. But it's time to move over now to our second table. Our backup match still going on, so we'll get a little bit more magic before the end of round number 8 and the beginning of our top 8 here. And what are we looking at here? Looks like these guys are just finishing up some sideboarding and are going to move on to the next game here. Alexander Koenig here versus Carsten Kochler here. Both of these guys sitting on 18 points at the end of round number 7.
21 is enough to make it to the top 8.
So we'll
Just
see.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old days. Again, Grandpa, just like the old days.
Well, XN2 was good enough. It, I have to say, like, having to XN1 every tournament to not be out
Yeah.
is a stretch.
Yeah.
That's
Certainly raises the stakes, huh?
it adds a lot more variance to
Yeah.
the game, I think. Like, you can 1 out of 8 rounds, you can only lose 1.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you a lot of you don't have a lot of room for
Well, it's still like that in I guess the WMCQs. It's still like that, really. You can go
those
we
MCQs.
still go X1 and 1 for those.
X1
really.
1, yeah, but
Yeah.
that's about the same.
Yeah. But under the new PTQ system, what does it look like? At an RPTQ,
I wouldn't be.
you would have known.
No, I played WMCQ. That's why.
When was the last time you went to a PTQ?
I don't know.
When was the last time you went to a PTQ?
I don't know.
Really
like
think
years
now.
ago.
Like more than 10 years ago, right?
No. I played the last one I won to qualified was in '97.
So definitely more than 10 years ago.
Yeah, but that was the last one I had to win.
Okay.
But since then I played a couple just to get the ticket or.
Yeah.
But the last one I actually played, I don't know. I think it was a team.
Are you allowed to play in them? Raphael Levy in the Hall of Fame, of course, everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
I played a team one in 2006, I think.
Okay. Can you play in the?
No.
You're not allowed to play in them.
No. What? Because I think it was right before I was Hall of Fame.
Okay. But these days you can't even register.
No.
Okay. Shite.
So it was actually 11 years ago.
Yeah. Oh,
10
there you
years
go.
ago, yeah.
Just quietly.
At PT Prague.
Nice start for Koenig here, with an Ethervile on turn 1, exactly when you wanted. Carsten Cochler, on the other hand, oh, look at this. We're going to see anything further? We might see something. It is, yes, a Volt Scourge. So 4 permanents in play for Affinity. More or less a middling kind of start there.
Well, that's okay. That's
not too bad.
Ethervile on the left. Ethervile is the card you want to have on turn 1.
Yeah, playing this Death and Taxes-like list here. Black, White, Hate Bears, whatever you're going to call it. I guess it's like
the Michael Jackson.
I guess it's like it's a Death and Taxes style list in any case. Oh, Pithing Needle here. Pithing Needle's a nice answer. It's probably going to be naming Ethervile.
Probably. Yeah. Definitely.
Yep. And
that's a nice start. That's a very nice start.
There we go, yeah. So in comes the Volt Scourge as well now. And Carsten Cochler firing on all cylinders here. As Koenig checks in with the top of his library. No plays for him so far. You can see, I think that looks like a Thalia. Wasn't played last turn.
It's only turn 2. Turn 3 for
Turn 3 now. So that Ethervile being knocked out is going to remove a certain dimension for Koenig's game plan here. Looks like we're going to see 3 mana and might be a Flicker Wisp here, I think. Yep. Gonna flicker the Ethervile and then use that to Violin Athalia.
That's pretty cool. I like that interaction.
And it's going to be brought right back in, and we're going to see, does Cochler want to change his mind?
Yeah, no. Another chance for a mistake here.
Just the Vial. Yeah, the opponent might
Are you sure?
Just click enter and name Subpadian Empires, Volume 7.
I like the 6th better.
The 6th volume?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7th one kind of jumped the shark there.
Yeah.
Cochler now with 2 mana. Seagate Wreckage, one of his additions to the list here. Interesting piece of technology. And we're going to see a Master of Ethereum off the back of that Springleaf Drum. It's going to pump up the jam for most of these guys on the battlefield. All the guys on the right-hand side of your screen anyway. There is the Seagate Wreckage, a powerful way to recoup cards once you're hellbent, of course. Carsten Cochler taken to the air, getting in here with the Ornithopter and the Volt Scourge. Both of these pumped up by the Master of Ethereum. Koenig considering his options now. Another Flicker Wisp in hand. And another Ethervile. Sadly knocked out again by that Pithing Needle. Needs a Lean and Relic Water.
Yeah, that was quite the draw from
yeah, real nice one
Carsten here. Yeah.
Real good.
Even if Alexander even plays Stunning Silence, still not going to be good enough.
So Koenig really taking his time to think about this spot of the game.
Le Seagate Wreckage. This guy's gonna be. I thought this guy was gonna be a little better.
Yeah.
Than it was.
Yeah, it was. I mean, people kind of saw it as the second coming of the Library of Alexandria for a while there, but never quite got that close.
I like the new one.
Here's Flicker Wisp once again. Are we going to see another fancy play?
I like the new Mikokoro.
Oh yeah, the each player loots.
Yeah.
Attack for 3. And we're going to see another 3-drop come in, and this time it's Eldrazi Displacer. Well, that's not bad.
That's pretty good. That's just 3/3.
Yeah.
So it's going to take care of whatever.
Well, I just like the fact that it can reset cranial plating. It can obviously kill reset an Arcbound Ravager.
Yep.
So yeah, seems like a decent spot to be in, and of course can flicker the Flicker Wisps to get rid of the other Vial for a whole turn.
This Master of
Oh, the needles come back in on Displacer actually.
All right. Okay.
Wow, that's super interesting there. Yeah, okay. So Cockler willing to open up the gate for Koenig to have free reign with the Ether Vial, but not interested in having the Displacer running rampant. Here's 3 more mana. And it's cranial plating.
I think I've seen an Ether Grid.
A Ghirapur Ether Grid, right.
In Carson's hand. This card's beating. I love this card.
So here we see now an attack with the Master of Ethereum as well as the Volt Scourge here. Master of Ethereum, absolutely beefy. 7/7 at this stage.
Alexon can choose to block with all his team to trade.
We're going to see a trade between the Volt Scourge and the Flicker Wisp taking place here.
There's a little too much stuff.
Yeah, that looks like how it's going to go here.
Alright, trade these. Game 2, you take about...
I think it's 8, 7.
Half a million.
7.
Yeah.
And 14.
Yeah,
Koenig draws.
Yeah, you can tap if you want.
So in hand, ooh, that's a
Path to Exile
and a Wasteland Strangler.
Yeah.
So Path's going to be a nice one here to take care of this Master of Ethereum here.
Stainlands Wrangler.
Staceland Wangler, is that what you were going for?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Of course, can come in at instant speed. I don't think that are there any cards in exile for. I mean, the Path to Exile.
Yeah,
will
that's the best.
solve that.
The pass, like, he can pass to exile the Master of Ethereum, and then at instant speed, play the Strangler. The Wrangler in hand.
The Wrangler?
Yeah, the Wrangler.
Well, it's up to Cockler here to figure out how he's going to get through this next little bit. I can see 2 copies of Ghirapur Ether Grid in his hand, actually. Here's another Volt Scourge. Cockler paying life rather than using the Springleaf Drum there. We're going to see equip on the Ornithopter here. Yeah, that's smart. You don't want to really put all of your eggs in one basket. But this does mean that the Strangler will be able to get some value here.
How? Oh, he's going to kill the... I don't even know what he's going to kill.
So
no, it's not going to be removed. Oh no!
Yeah, wow, there
Why
you
did
go.
Sacrifice it
Could have sacrificed it to the Arcbound Ravager there, and that would have prevented. But obviously, Cockler hungry for that extra land, and now we see a block with the Flicker Wisp on the Ornithopter, and still this Wasteland Strangler coming in at instant speed whenever Koenig chooses.
Yeah. Oh, that might be the pretty good turn here.
I think Cockler was just interested in getting that extra land so he can play his Ghirapur Ether Grid. It costs 4, of course, because of the Thalia.
Okay, now end of turn is going to kill the flyer, right? No, it's not. Okay.
He can do it whenever he chooses. So, in hand, Wasteland Strangler, Ether Vial, and a Tide Hollow Sculler here. They can get rid of one of the grids, but you only need one.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have that many artifacts, to be honest. I think I would attack the other one too. I think I would attack with Thalia.
Then comes the 3/3, the Displacer, Centaur Corsair. And here is the.
What about sacrificing like a Ghost Quarter here?
Oh sure, yeah.
I think I would Ghost Quarter the Nexus here.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he has to do that.
I would Ghost Quarter that, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cockle's almost certainly not going to have another basic land. I think Koenig has seen it. Yep. Yeah, it's going to be the Inkmoth Nexus.
Good.
That's really tight. That is really tight play there. He knows there's a very high chance that Cockler is not playing a second basic land in his list. And that oh no, well, there you go. All much of a muchness. Why not for a draw of a land there? Would have meant that Girapo Ethergrid couldn't be played. But as it is, the Ethergrid's online. Pretty effective against Thalia and friends.
Pretty effective against Sculler, but the Sculler's not going to do much here. Well, he's another pass to exile.
Here's Girapo Ethergrid.
That's very good.
Tap 2 untapped artifacts, deal 1 damage.
I would have killed Scourge after turn. Now he's gonna try to raise, but it's gonna be pretty hard to raise the.
Here comes the Wasteland Strangler here.
Alright, bye bye, little boy.
Process the Master of Ethereum and kill the Vault Scourge.
Yeah.
It's going to allow an attack here.
I think he said Ravager, so now I think they might be arguing about what he targeted.
He pointed the Vault Scourge.
I think he first pointed the Ravager,
oh,
so
okay.
that's
okay.
Okay. Alright,
So
that's good.
Sacrificing the Vault Scourge, or it does, one or the other, yep. Now we see an attack with these 3 here.
Yeah, he could have attacked with the 3/2 as well. That's really too bad.
So the not using the Path to Exile.
Yeah, he should do it
4
right
blocks?
away. Yeah, he should do it right away. There's no reason he does not want cast. Isn't he equipped? Yeah, he's equipped. Like he's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, and they're
like,
letting
him
the block
gain
is
so much life is not good.
But even allowing the block, like
but he's gonna block. He's gonna basically trade his one of his creatures for his Path to Exile in hand. But you actually want to have all these creatures in play. 1, 2, kill Thalia. Dead Thalia.
One more activation of the.
Yeah, he should have done that before blocks. That was just.
Yeah. So Cockle takes 2 from the Tide Hollow Sculler.
But he doesn't have that many artifacts.
No, and doesn't even have the.
He has a Nexus, so he can deal 2 damage.
Has the Blinkmoth Nexus hanging up there. Yep, you're right.
So the 3/3 he's gonna go through. Oh, that's
Thought
very
cast.
good.
Very
That's
good indeed.
extremely good.
Yeah. Draw 2. Find an Inkmoth Nexus here.
Still only 2 damage, so he can kill the Strangler this turn. This game is tight. I like that.
Yeah.
He should have killed right away though.
Girapo Ethergrid here doing a lot of work.
He should have killed right away.
Really changed
With
things up.
with Ezavile.
Ethergrid.
With Ethervile
Yeah.
up. Like he's gonna be, if he draws a Flicker Wisp, he's gonna save whatever.
The Flicker Whispers can be played with the other one on 3.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. He should have activated the grid on his turn.
Oh, right. Yeah, he should have activated the other grid. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Unless he's blocking. Okay, well. Yeah, well, if he blocks, that would make sense, but.
So, 2 damage to the Wasteland Strangler.
Why isn't he blocking the 3/3 though?
And a -1/-1 counter on the Tide Hollow Sculler.
10? I would have blocked the 3/3. Because now it's on range. Now it's still not on range. In range, sorry.
And Stony Silence, jeez.
That doesn't do much. That doesn't
Prevents a lot of draws from Cockler here.
Yeah, but that doesn't prevent Evergrid to be active.
No, that's true. Oh, that's a nice follow-up, jeez, yeah, okay.
And this guy from being big.
Yeah, doesn't Stony Silence doesn't solve either of those problems, does it?
Yeah.
The Ethergrid's still online. And the Master of Ethereum is still huge. It's a 4-4.
Il est huge. What could be good here?
Cockler has a look through Koenig's graveyard here.
Nothing. Take 2. Go down to 4, and you have one extra, one draw step.
Kill the Tide Skull.
Okay. You take one more.
And you ding it down to 5, mate. Cockler on 10, Koenig on 5.
Another
Sequel Pest here. And a cranial plating. So cranial plating can't be activated.
should you attack with Master of Ethereum? There's no real reason. You can, but there's no... Okay.
Okay. Block with the Displacer. And back to you.
And that
Koenig
sounds like a scooper.
checks in.
Seven minutes left in the round, but that's not gonna do it.
Oh, thought not see a
Karsten
stony silence.
Cockler makes it with 7 and with 6 and 2. No,
Yep.
7 and 2.
7 and 2. No, 7 and 1.
7 and 1. Yeah,
7 and 1.
7 and 1. And 7 and 2.
You couldn't have 7 and 2 because we've only played 8 rounds.
That's right. So it's
7 and 1.
7
7 and 1 is going to be good enough for Karsten Cockler into the top 8. Congratulations to him, an affinity list representing the very finest that Magic has to offer in Modern. As we bring you back to the booth, unfortunately, Alexandra Koenig going down there. We saw the black-white list really doing its best with a couple of neat little tricks here and there, Flicker Wisps and Wasteland Stranglers being thrown around.
Flicker Wisp on the
other bar.
On the needle.
On the needle, yeah, you like that.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
a lot.
Yeah, that was pretty tight. But unfortunately for Koenig, he's going to bow out of the tournament. We're very well done indeed to him. We are assembling the final pieces of our top 8. The Swiss tournament is all but wrapped up, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be bringing you, of course, live coverage of the top 8 as soon as we have everything lined up. We're still waiting for some matches to finish, still waiting for some players to get it done. But once again, this is where the tournament starts. It's a fresh start.
Only 8 people.
Only 8 people. An 8-person tournament, single elimination, and an absolute boatload of prizes to be won for the person coming in first for this Bazaar of Moxon Modern event here in Strasbourg. Been a great pleasure to have your company throughout the weekend. Of course, Legacy yesterday, Modern today. It's been great. And the action won't stop until the cops kick the door in, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be sure to bring you all of the action from the top 8 as soon as it does get assembled. But right now, of course, we don't have any more matches in the feature match area, so it's time to check in with Raphael Levy, who's going to bring us a deck tech, my friends. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the finals, with the quarterfinals, before you know it. Here from Bazaar of Moxon Strasbourg. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll see you again here soon.